Hello, denizens. Welcome to Call Me Chato. Well, for those of you who knew Norm Macdonald or saw him perform, you know this is a sad time because Norm has died. I knew Norm Macdonald early on in his career. This would be in the 80s. As a member of the Frantics comedy troupe, we performed at Yuck Yucks in Toronto at the same time as Howie Mandel, Jim Carrey, Mike Macdonald, no relation, Harlan Williams, Maurice LaMarche, who frankly wasn't very funny, but is now one of Hollywood's biggest cartoon voice actors, and many others. And of course, Macdonald, the Norm one, not the Mike one. Norm was just as sweet and spaced out back then as everyone perceived him to be throughout his career. Now, I say spaced out not because he was stupid, just the opposite. Norm was Mensa smart. He had that smart, preoccupied thing going on. So many comics change and find their act when they start. My recollection was that Norm was no different back then. Same slow, laconic delivery that sucked you into what he was setting up. But Norm was out there. I remember him telling me that he lived on the street for some time as a vagrant because he needed to sort things out in his head. And then he just decided to become a stand-up, and he was brilliant. He was always funny. He also got lost. One time I was in Los Angeles and I met up with his manager at the time, Howard Lapis, for lunch with Norm and another person I can't recall right now. It was a simple, greasy spoon. Norm announced that he had to go to the washroom and disappeared. Lapis got worried that he was gone for a bit too long. We searched the can. Norm wasn't there. He was gone. You see, Norm at the time would just lose track of things and wander off. The three of us rushed out of the restaurant to try to find him. Howard knew him the best and was honestly concerned for his safety. Finally, I think Lapis found Norm. He had zoned out and forgot that we were there. That night, we saw him perform at a comedy club. I can't remember which one, and he was hilarious. One of those comedians who never looked like he was trying to be a comedian. I didn't have any contact with Macdonald after that. His career expanded, and it was fun to see him become the big success he became. I spoke to Howard actually quite often during that period. Lapis died back in 2019, and now Norm is gone. Anyways, as I was collecting my thoughts for this post, I thought I'd see what he was doing on Twitter, and I saw this. He blocked me. Why? I have no idea. First time I ever reached out to him on Twitter, and now that he's dead, I can't even find out why. Fuck you, Norm Macdonald.